Before diving into the excitement surrounding the Panasonic Lumix S1H II, it's important to remember what made the original S1H so iconic. When it launched back in 2019, it wasn't just another mirrorless camera, it represented a defining moment for Panasonic. The S1H earned widespread respect for its robust video features, becoming the first mirrorless model ever approved by Netflix for professional production. That milestone cemented Panasonic's reputation among filmmakers as a company that truly understood cinematic storytelling. Fast forward to 2025, and after the releases of the Lumix S1II and S1X, many began to wonder if the brand's pure video-focused line had been quietly retired. However, new leaks and rumors hint that Panasonic might be preparing something big, a fully dedicated video flagship that could bring the S1H name roaring back to life. At the center of this speculation is talk of a 16-megapixel full-frame global shutter sensor, a potentially groundbreaking move for Panasonic. A global shutter captures the entire image simultaneously, eliminating the infamous rolling shutter distortion seen during fast pans or motion shots. This means smoother, more natural motion without the jello effect that can plague handheld or drone footage. While 16 megapixels might sound modest compared to high-resolution rivals like the Canon R5C, Sony A7RV, or Panasonic S1II, resolution isn't everything. For filmmakers, what truly matters is dynamic range, motion purity, and color performance, and Panasonic seems to be optimizing exactly those qualities. Early reports suggest the S1H II could deliver 16+ stops of dynamic range, an upgraded V-Log2 profile, and cinematic ARRI-style color science. Panasonic's color rendering has always been a strength, but integrating an ARRI-inspired tone curve could push it even closer to the gold standard of digital cinema. On top of that, filmmakers may be able to load up to 39 LUTs directly in camera, allowing real-time look previews during shooting, a massive time saver on professional sets. These features would give cinematographers more creative control right from the start, letting them shape their visual style without waiting for post-production. Of course, global shutter sensors bring major technical challenges. They often sacrifice dynamic range and low light sensitivity due to faster readout speeds, and heat management becomes a real concern. Panasonic will have to strike a delicate balance between performance, noise control, and sustained recording endurance if it wants the S1H II to live up to its legacy. But if anyone can pull it off, it's Panasonic. After all, the original S1H's cooling system was one of the most reliable in the industry. Now let's talk about what really sets this camera apart: the video specs. Rumors point to 4K recording at up to 240 frames per second using the full sensor without any crop, which would allow ultra-smooth slow-motion footage while preserving full-frame depth of field. Even more impressive is the mention of 5.1K 120 FPS recording in open gate mode with potential internal ProRes RAW support. This combination would give creators enormous flexibility, shoot open gate, reframe later, and still maintain pristine color data. Panasonic is also said to be including a full range of ProRes codecs, from 4444XQ for maximum quality to lightweight proxy files for easier editing workflows. Such versatility could make the Lumix S1H II a dream machine for both high-end production and indie filmmaking alike. But performance is only as good as stability. Can Panasonic maintain those high frame rates without thermal throttling? That's a key question. Extended RAW recording at high frame rates pushes a camera's heat dissipation to its limits. Panasonic is reportedly developing a more advanced active cooling system based on the S1H's proven fan design, now fully sealed for dust resistance and quieter operation. If they get that right, the S1H II could become one of the most reliable long-form recording tools available. Stabilization, one of Panasonic's long-standing strengths, could also reach new heights. The S1H II is rumored to feature 8.5 stops of in-body image stabilization IBIS with an enhanced active IS mode for ultra-smooth handheld shooting. That's an incredible level of stabilization, and combined with global shutter performance, it could deliver motion that feels almost gimbal-like without any external support. For documentary shooters, event filmmakers, or solo creators, that could be a major confidence boost on set. Another huge upgrade might come from the addition of phase hybrid autofocus. This system blends phase detection with Panasonic's traditional contrast-based AF, promising faster, more accurate tracking. For years, autofocus has been the Achilles heel of Panasonic cameras, especially compared to Sony or Canon. But if this hybrid AF performs as rumored, it could finally place the Lumix S1H II on par with the competition, especially for solo shooters who rely heavily on dependable subject tracking. The rumored electronic shutter speed of 1/1,200,000 of a second also raises eyebrows. While it's unlikely to be used often, it shows how far Panasonic is pushing the limits of sensor readout and shutter control. It would allow for extreme precision in bright conditions or experimental creative effects. Panasonic also seems to be preparing the camera for modern professional workflows. The dual CFexpress Type B card slots, along with external SSD recording, would offer filmmakers a range of storage solutions. Internal and external recording could even be done simultaneously, providing redundancy and backup, an essential feature for professional production environments. Together with robust file support and ProRes workflows, the S1H II appears to be built for serious, real-world use. On the exterior, leaks point to a 1.84 million dot tilt screen and a bright, high-resolution electronic viewfinder. While these numbers might not set new industry records, Panasonic's strength has always been in real-world performance, accurate colors, responsive displays, and minimal lag. The build quality is expected to remain as tough and weather-sealed as ever, possibly slightly thicker to accommodate the new cooling system. Positioning-wise, the S1H II would likely stand apart from its hybrid siblings, the S1II and S1X, which cater to both photographers and videographers. This new model seems fully focused on video production, Panasonic's answer to cameras like the Sony FX3, Canon R5C, and Blackmagic Cinema Camera 6K FF. However, the inclusion of a full-frame global shutter could give Panasonic a real advantage, offering something none of its direct rivals currently have. The FX3 excels in low-light performance, and the R5C leads in resolution. Until Panasonic officially confirms the details, these features remain speculative, but the direction seems clear. The Lumix S1H II is shaping up to be a filmmaker's dream. Purpose-built, technically daring, and creatively liberating. For those who live in the world of video production, shooting, grading, and delivering cinematic projects, this could be one of the most exciting cameras to watch in 2025. Whether you're drawn to its rumored global shutter, silky smooth slow motion, or ARRI-inspired color science, one thing's certain. The Panasonic Lumix S1H II is generating the kind of buzz that only a true creative tool can.